What's up, YouTube? Another day, another gym session. We are headed to the gym for hamstrings, glutes, some Stairmaster. I think we've hit ketosis. I've got some of the symptoms of what they call the keto flu. So what the symptoms that you would get when you first enter into ketosis. I got a headache today. I haven't had a headache in a while. I'm not eating any inflammatory foods or anything. Haven't had any issues with aches or pains. So this headache's kind of out of nowhere, and it's 2.5 days after I started keto, so it kind of makes sense. They say you can get nausea, fatigue, diarrhea, all that stuff. Might be TMI or not, but bathroom habits have been a little different for the past day and a half. I think my body getting used to the drop in carbs, to the increase in fat and all that, and then a little bit of fatigue as well. I feel pretty good today, actually, in terms of fatigue, but I was a little bit tired yesterday. So really the biggest thing was the headache. Oh, and also thirst. I was super thirsty today. Woke up, drank a bunch of water, went to work, and couldn't get enough water. So I think we've hit what we need to hit, and we're in ketosis, so that's a good thing. That's a goal. But aside from that, I did feel a little bit of irregular weakness in the gym during shoulder day on Sunday, and that was one day into eating keto. So I'm interested to see how today feels in terms of strength. Like I said, my coach told me that strength would probably take a dip. So I don't know if him saying that got in my head and placebo affected me into being weaker on Sunday, or if the change in diet really had something to do with it. But we'll find out today. Our study will continue, and we'll see if today is the same as Sunday, or if we're back to normal. We'll be a little sad if we lose some strength because of this. You know, it's part of the process, but nobody likes to see that. You know, you're used to lifting certain weights, and when you can't lift the same ones, you know, it's not a good feeling no matter what. And we're also, you know, we're down 25 pounds now too, so we got two things working against ourselves. We're lighter, so we don't have the same pounds moving pounds, and we don't have those glycogen stores in the muscle that we were used to for the last 1.75 years. Technically, my whole life, because I've never done keto before, so this is the first time my muscles are glycogen depleted. But we will prevail. We will get through. It'll be fine. We'll just have to suck it up and deal with it as we do. Aside from that, we're going to go have a good leg day, or a good hamstring and glute day. Like usual, we're going to, I did switch it up a little bit last time, but the main plan is usually prone or lying leg curls, stiff leg RDLs, and then hip abduction machine, abduction, and then Stairmaster. Last time, because of the sheer volume of people that were in the gym, I couldn't fight hard enough to get my lying leg curl machine, so I switched it up and went with standing leg curls, which I really like. And our gym's really great because it's got so much different equipment. I mean, we got 2 standing leg curls. There's not a lot of gyms that have standing leg curl in general. At least not. I've been to a number of gyms, and most of the ones I've ever been to did not have a standing leg curl. Usually you'll see a laying leg curl, and then maybe a seated leg curl as well. Or at some gyms you get one or the other and not both. In my gym we've got 2 laying leg curls, 2 seated leg curls, and 2 standing leg curls. So there's no shortage of ways to grow your hamstrings at Harvey's gym, I'll tell you that. But we are here pulling into the driveway. I will see you guys in there. Alright, so we finished hamstring and glutes, finished our Stairmaster, finished our calves. Great workout. I didn't notice too much weakness. So strength is for the most part still there. Possibly getting a tiny bit weaker. Part of me chalks it up more towards the decrease in body mass rather than the keto. The stiff leg deadlifts felt great. We did 110-pound dumbbells each on each side, and that felt great. I might even go up next time. The leg curls, usually on my 2 working sets, I can usually get a few more, 2 or 3 more good reps with the stack at 100. That was a little difficult today, so when I think I got about 5 solid reps out of it, and then maybe 5 or 6 solid reps, and then a few half reps, and then a few partial reps. So then what I did after that was I did a drop set after that on those to finish out and get some quality full reps after, and those felt great. But that did feel a tiny bit weaker. But other than that, everything felt good. I went up in weight with my seated calves, which I didn't film. I don't particularly think you guys want to watch me do calf raises. And I didn't film my abduction machine either, and I don't feel like that's getting weaker either. But that's where we're at right now. Don't notice the weakness yet, so hopefully I don't, because I don't want to feel weaker. What we got planned for the rest of the night, I'm gonna go home. I gotta get my 4th meal in as soon as I get home. I got some joint compound to mix up, and I got to do a skim coat on my hallway ceiling. I just ripped out a bunch of the ceiling it's a textured ceiling, so they'd put that spackle on and with a sponge and just kind of make a texture with it, and nobody got time for that. So we are skim coating over that, do a couple coats of that, sand it up. I got a whole slew of house projects that I'm trying to juggle while doing all this. You know, this is my first priority, and then all the other stuff is secondary, but I have no shortages of house projects going on. Got a bunch of solid wood doors I'm sanding down and refinishing, blowing in insulation, new insulation to the attic, because my house is an older house and it just needs an update. Put in a drop-down attic staircase, took out a whole house fan, whole bunch of stuff. The list goes on and on. So trying to fit that all in between meals and in between gym sessions and cardio sessions. You know, it gets difficult, but we're doing it. We're getting her done slowly but surely. It's more slower than surer. So I'm gonna leave you guys there for today. If you guys like the video, feel free to leave me some comments, drop me a like, hit that follow button. Really appreciate you guys joining me along for the ride. All right, adios, big dogs.